Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program. I'm going to read to you a program which is called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for June 2019. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. Well, first, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9, at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Now, I'm going to pull this first card, which will have to do with your job for the first 15 days of June. And you coming from Aquarius, you are going to be very lucky, get very good news in your job areas. And even applying for a new job, you'll be very happy to get the good news. So go all out and do what you can in your job to impress your bosses in the first 15 days of June, and you won't regret it. You'll get the promotions, you might get more money, you'll get a better status, everything going for you. And now, what about business? So let's see the first 15 days of June for you coming from Aquarius. And this is a very good card. It says, whatever you attempt to do in business, looking for new business, chasing for new business partners, looking to go into business, you are going to be very lucky in the first 15 days of June. So think business if you're already there for expansion, for adding new agencies, and for progressing. A very good card. And now let's talk about romance. What about a new romance that might visit you in the first 15 days? And it's going to be somebody that you do not know, somebody that you have never met. So somebody new wants to come into your life in the first 15 days of June. And I will say that it's a very positive card. The signs of Venus are there. That's all I need to tell you about, and you'll be very lucky. And here you will see on the bottom the sign of Aquarius here. And so that card, and you're coming from Aquarius. So this is a very nice signal that you're going to meet somebody and be very happy in a form of a new romance. So go hunting. And what if you already have a romance? How is that going to be? Well, it says the long-term possibilities are good, but the short-term possibilities are problem, which means that in the first 15 days of June, you might have differences of opinion or you might have disagreements. So it's you listening to me. So you don't want to have that. So be that wonderful person that you really are. And you should just be quiet about anything you're not happy about. Let the 15 days pass. And that way your ongoing romance would be much happier. Now, what about marriage? Let's see. What about marriage? Now, in terms of marriage, there are some complications, it says, but I'm not so worried of this card. It's a card that says there could be a third party coming in to disturb. So don't let any parents or siblings interfere with your marriage area, number one. And try to keep out unnecessary topics of discussion. You're coming from Aquarius. It's a good card in the sense that you'll find many solutions in your marriage area. So nothing is going to get broken, nothing is going to get permanently bad or bad. So just be agreeable, be negotiable, and your marriage will improve by the day. The sign of the sign of Mercury on this card also shows that money is a good thing to have either from you or either from your marriage partner. So money is going to make your marriage happy. Somebody is going to bring good news about it. Now let's go to your last 15 days. And I'm going to talk firstly about your job in the last 15 days. You're coming from Aquarius. Now this is not a good card. It says that whatever you try and do, that black moon is going to block you. That black moon normally brings delays of good luck. So you're not going to find much good luck in your job area in the last 15 days of June. So you'll just have to work very hard without the good luck. Show your best just to be happy in the job, to keep the job and to improve it. So it's going to be very tough going for you in this last 15 days where job is concerned. And what about your business opportunities are going? Well, it's the card that we call the devil, but don't worry about names like that. It means that where business is concerned, somebody might cheat you or let you down or disappoint you. So you got to identify that person very quickly. Is it the person you're already doing business with? Is it the person you're going to do business with? Is it the negotiations you're having or the person who is helping you to negotiate? So there's an enemy in your camp. So identify that person and either get rid of the person or don't give that person too much responsibility. That's what the card says. Now, what about romance? A new romance, if you find it, you coming from Aquarius in the last 15 days. Well, it's not a bad card, but it says that if you find a new romance, you'll be a very sensitive and oversensitive and a person very moody and very changeable and sometimes very stubborn. That's what the card says. And somebody who is also very interested in money. So you have a person who wants to take from you and not give too much. So take your time when you find the romance in the last 15 days. Don't rush to it. Take your time. And if you find in the first week or in the first 10 days that things are not good, move away from that romance. What about your ongoing romance? Let's see what might happen there. Now, your on romance card, look at that black moon. So your on romance card can go into the area of depression, because whatever was expected of you or whatever you expected from your ongoing romance partner is not happening. So there's depression, there's unhappiness due to the delays. So if you want to carry on with a romance partner, you got to be very careful not to create impatience or hastiness. Be patient and things will pass. It's only 15 days that we are talking about. Or sometimes even past instances or past things happening may be brought up. Don't bring it up. That will give you more problems. And what about the marriage for you coming from Aquarius in the last 15 days? Well, it's a card that's called the Chariot, and you are pulling the Chariot. So somebody else is enjoying things and you are not enjoying things so much. So in your marriage situation, you may be getting tired of having to give and give and give without and getting anything back. Talk gently to your marriage partner about how you feel. Talk gently and lay the cards on the table, and you will find understanding with them. It's not a card that shows breakup of anything, but you got to let that unhappiness from you go. Talk to your marriage partner about how you want to improve the marriage, and gently it will happen. Now I'm going to give to you your lucky ages. There'll be some people of lucky ages in the month of June who are going to be very lucky from Aquarius. And what are the lucky ages from this card? You coming from Aquarius. Well, I like if you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77, you're going to be one very lucky person. Whether in job, business, romance, marriage, you'll be the chosen one. And if you are not of these ages, then you'll need to see me for a 90-minute session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. We'll talk about that later. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, DATES. And there'll be certain dates for you coming from Aquarius. There'll be certain dates which are going to be very powerful. And from this card, the dates would be the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st. These dates are where planets of unexpected goodness are there. So the 4th, 13th, 22nd, 31st, go chase for what you want. Make a trip to the casino if you want. Chase for the romance. Take your marriage partner to have a good time, and you will see the bonding will be beautiful. Now we will go to the color. What color should you wear? When we wear a certain color, we open a channel of energy to the planet that controls that color. That's how it works. So what color should you wear, you coming from Aquarius for the month of June? I would say wear white and silver colors. They are going to bring that magic of money or good communications where job and business concern, or be able to charm the person that you want to have a romance with, or even have a wonderful marriage. Wear plenty of white and silver colors and you'll be lucky. Now facing a direction. So around the compass, around Earth, we have got 9 planets. When we look north, south, east, or west, we are looking at a planet. And you are coming from Aquarius. So what directions can I choose for you? I'm going to choose northeast for you. So when you face northeast, you are going to get the inspiredness of anything that you want. What you say and do will be taken very nicely by others, and you'll be just plain lucky. So do that in the month of June and you'll be lucky. Well, I have a 90-minute session which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years. That's going to be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers. I'll teach you how to get into the supernatural side of you. I'll give you your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky gemstones and your lucky directions. A lot of energy from the universe. So send me that email, andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 at gmail.com, and I'll reply to you. Until then, I wish you a very happy month of June. Thank you and goodbye.